has cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, we still have relatively new content. We made it past Berg. Today, it's beating Elesa again. I think we have an even better team. We're also gonna beat Ingo and Emmet for access to our to all the BP items and the Owen starter. And we're headed back to Biker Charles, and hopefully we can prepare a little bit better. Now, to face these two guys, we already came up with the team. We just need to plan up, berries, stuff like that. First it's Lumberry, because we're probably gonna get paralyzed by the Electros, because you know, Thunder Wave. Chandelure should do a Heat Wave anyway. Then, when the Umbreon comes along, I think it makes sense to give a Citrus to this guy. He already has one. Okay, so that's fine. So that we can Snarl. Right. Then, to handle the Chandelure, we already got this guy holding a Citrus Berry. We got our tanky. We got our Seadra, and finally to handle the Espeon with Psychic, Dazzling Gleam. Okay, this one is already handling it. And I think it's okay to give this guy a Citrus as well. Okay, I guess we dive right into it. Let's go. Oh, that don't work. I gotta talk to you. Thank you. Time to face the subway bosses. Ingo and Emmet. That is not level 34. Okay, I need to jot this down, just wait a second. Alright, I guess we take the upper hand then. Flame Wheel on the Electros. Chandelure protects. Okay, he saw maybe that the Heat Wave wasn't a good idea with Darumaka on the field. Darmanitan, I mean. Leech Seething. Yeah, okay. Thunder Wave's my... Okay, Thunder Wave's the partner. That's fine. Darmanitan is very, very fast. So we take those. This is a good opportunity for a test. Well, no, not really. Not really. It should be done in a random fight. I'm curious if I use Hammer Arm, if I lose even any speed at all. Worth a check later. Alright, 2 Flame Wheels as planned. Electros goes down, getting a crit when it doesn't matter. It's classic. Hex on me makes sense, I guess. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Out comes the Umbreon. Okay. Umbreon can only attack with Foul Play and Assurance. So the safer swap here is to bring out the Adams family. We have high special defense to tank the Heat Wave from... Yep, from the Chandelure. But we take a Hex, which is also just fine. Yep, Foul Play don't really work on me. It's Giga Draining the Umbreon. Excellent. Great focus. Holding leftovers, that's fine. We're just gonna do a Snarl here. Right. I could Covet. Well, Covet's not gonna steal anything, because I still have a Citrus. But we can Snarl here to reduce their special attack. Or at least reduce Chandelure's special attack. Okay, I kinda need that Umbreon to die first. Fake Tears is annoying, don't do it on me. Damn it! Fine. Okay, they lose special attack there. Okay. Let's see... I think I will covet here. Covet the Umbreon. Okay, using Helping Hand is actually horrifying. He's heat waving. Can't believe I lived that. I'm at -2 special defense. But it's actually perfect timing to covet the leftovers. Whew! Okay, that was pretty good. Out comes the Simipour. Does it see a kill on Umbreon? I'll detect here. Okay, it's using Helping Hand, that's fine, because I'm just gonna use Detect. Damn it. Okay. I guess it's fine. I need to swap out now. Espeon now sees Dazzling Gleam, Aura Sphere. It's one of the two. So I guess swapping to the fire type might be the play. As risky as it is. Let's see. If I am facing an Espeon, possibly boosted with Helping Hands, against my... Pignite. This is level 32 Umbreon against my level 35 Pignite. Psychic is 100% kill. I might lose Duozian here. I think I'll swap to it. Yep, I might lose Duozian here. Just get the kill on Umbreon. Okay, it went Aura Sphere on the Psychic. That was great. It's focusing the Espeon. Okay. Damn it, it went Foul Play on me. We live! Oh, thank God. Okay. Simipour kills something next turn. Interestingly, I could ally switch, but I'm probably the slowest. Okay, so this, since it sees a Psychic, it should still be Foul Play from Umbreon. It could be, at least. And it should be like something like Power Gem? I swapped to Umbreon either way. Please get a kill, Simipour. I think it's actually slower. Psychic don't work on me. Damn it. Unlucky. It's now a 2v1. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we got ourselves in a situation. Let's detect, see what they do. Right, it's Aura Sphere and Foul Play. I'm not scared of the Foul Play. I gotta try to see if I outlive it. Let's see, Umbreon level 35. Right. Can a Snarl get the kill on that thing? A Snarl is about 38 to 47. I need a high roll Snarl for this. But I gotta take it. It's using Helping Hands. It lives! Okay, that's minus the special attack. I'll detect here. God, Umbreon is tanky. So they're still using Aura Sphere and Foul Play. Interesting. I gotta pick something to sack, probably. 50, 52, 70. That is a very fast boy. 80. That is a very fast boy. The problem is it cannot survive, probably. This 41 special defense is just too weak. But then again, I don't want to lose my starter either. If I have to pick, I think I would lose the psychic type. So I could freely swap Seadra in. Gets the kill on Espeon. Yeah. I gotta kill the Espeon. And I am not fast enough. So let me see. I think I sacked Duosian here. I think it's the least useful at the moment. As powerful as he is, it's just too slow. Yeah, I don't think Pignite can take... If this thing no longer has Psychic Gem... Let's see, bring out the Pignite. With Helping Hand is still too much, and I'm not fast enough. With 52, I am not fast enough. That Espeon is cracked. It has 110 base speed. Yeah. This is actually gonna be tough. I don't know if I wipe here. I don't think I have any priority moves either. Nope. No, I do not. This just got really freaking difficult. Trying to think of how to handle this. Yeah, I think I sack here. Okay. It's 3%. Confuse Ray is gonna do nothing. Yep, there it is. Alright, so that's 4 deaths. Now, if you are facing a Seadra, Espeon is really fast, and so is Umbreon. Well, Umbreon is actually slower, so as long as it doesn't crit, I should be able to handle this. Yeah, I don't have double moves here. Alright, so Bubble Beam the Umbreon. It one-shots my Seadra. Oh no. Things are looking very dicey now. It's Helping Handing again. Okay. Okay, Espeon is dead. Okay. A little bit iffy. Lost 2 mons there. Yeah, that was a little bit iffy. Losing Duosian is okay. I guess Seadra... I guess I have other Watermons. Hurts a little bit, but I've had worse deaths. The Masquerain still hurts me more. Okay. It kinda works. At least I didn't lose any crucial mon for this upcoming fight. So, Sidra, unlucky. And we lost to Ozian. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I'll take Ampharos on this journey, and Puppetar. And Medicham can come with me too. Let's heal up. And now we can collect on our on our Hoenn Swampert, because that's the one we want. Speaking of which, I can't actually take 6 mons with me. So let's skip the Puppetar in the back, shall we? Okay. Time to get the Swampert. Which train was it? This one? No. I guess it's the brown... Yep, it's the brown plaque. To Anvil. Thank you. Oh wow, that's a lot more people than normal. Trade 2 escape ropes for 1 revive. Ha! Revive does nothing for us. Star piece collector. I have no star pieces. 20 Pokeballs for a full restore. No. A lot of traders. Okay. And nothing up here. Nope. Oh yeah, trigger these two. Latias and Latios. Nice. So now I guess they're just floating around somewhere. Yeah, this is the Darkrai event, so no matter. I think it's this house actually. No, it is not. Yep, there it is. Give me the Swampert. And I need a movie. Right. King Kong. King Kong, just like that. Of course I'll raise him. I'll raise him very well. Starting off by pumping him full of rare candies. That's how I'm gonna raise him. Let's go, King Kong. You need to get to 34 is fine. Because I might need you to do a couple of battles in Elesa. In case we get too many level 36s. Give me Marshtomp. Wants to learn Mudshot? Bulldoze is also fine. Oh yeah, I should have checked. This Marshtomp has the Torrent ability, Hardy Nature, so it's neutral, hidden power fighting. Okay. Guess it's fine. Interesting. Our Lampent has hidden power ice. Nice. Torrent ability though. Any chance it turns into something else? 36 attack, 26 special attack, so you shouldn't learn Mud Bomb. It's special. Let's focus on physical moves for this one. Rock Throw. Sure. Aqua Tail. Yep. Heck yep. Avalanche. Yes. Curse is also very good, and I guess I can always reteach him Rock. Rock Throw is not gonna be that useful, I guess. No Whirlpools? No thank you. And 34, I'm happy with that. Alright. We are off to plan for the gym fights. Gym number 4, baby! But not without, we need to grind a little bit. I think it's over here, right? Yeah. We need to grind some BP. So we can buy a lot of stuff here. So, yeah, time to quote-unquote grind, right? So just give me a second, guys. Just give me 1 second. I will, quote-unquote grind for BP, absolutely. Let me just take care of that. Let me just get them. Let me get my BP. I think it's right here. Block data, yeah. Okay. That takes care of that. So now I can export that, and there it is. All of my BP has been already grinded. You know, it's just like cooking shows when we need to put something in the oven for 2 hours, and oh, what a coincidence, I already have that right here, so we don't need to wait for 2 hours. It's that level of grinding. So, absolutely, let's trade the BP that I clearly grinded, and we're getting the most important TM, Protect. Tree Attack, Dazzling Gleam, Incinerate, get all the TMs. We got U-Turn. Hidden Power and Smackdown don't count. Mystical Fire, Swords Dance, Rock Climb, Sludge Wave, Wave Crash and Quash. There's also Explosion here. Psych Up. And that's all the TMs. And now for the regular items. Let's get one of each. I know I need a Leaf Stone, so I'll take one. I have Scope Lens, I have Wide Lens, I have Muscle Bands. I don't have Wise Glasses. Or Razor Claw, or Razor Fang. We don't need a Binding Band. Bright Powder. I have a Focus Band, I don't have Zoom Lens. I have an Iron Ball, Air Balloon, yep, thank you. Toxic Orb, Flame Orb, I don't have a Flame Orb. White Herb, Power Herb, the Bulbs. The Bulb is not really that good, but I guess... meh. If you pivot, I guess it's okay. Give me the red card, the eject button, give me the choice items. Nice. Give me that focus sash. I have a life orb. And that's it. Alright. All the grinding has been done. Yippee-ki-yay. Whew! Was it worth the 2 deaths? Yes, it actually was. So now let's take a look at what we need for this upcoming fight. There it is. Our upcoming fight is... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Show me the goddamn... Alessa's Gym. There we go. Beauty Nicola. Pikachu with Icicle Crash and Thunderbolt. Luxray and Emolga. And Luxray has all 3 fangs. Alright. Well, I guess it's our starter. Whew. Let me just clean up the team here. Well, actually, it might be Marshtomp, to be honest, because we resist Iron Tail. Icicle Crash does regular damage. So yeah, I think it's Marshtomp is more appropriate. Can't believe my Umbreon's still alive. Okay, so we take this guy, who can honestly sweep the Luxray and the Emolga too. Luxray, thing is, Luxray is also Dark type. Facing off against the Emolga, I guess it would be Pupitar. In case of acrobatics, he can't use Electro Ball, he can't use Nuzzle, so it should be only Signal Beaming. Then to face the Luxray. Interestingly, it could be Darmanitan. But it does have Sheer Force. Oh, hi Melon Man. Welcome. It's good to see you. How you doing, man? We're planning for the 4th gym. Let's see. I need other ground types. Yeah, doing good. Doing fine. I guess it's gotta be this one. We take Fire Ground. These 3 should be enough to handle the first fight, Pikachu, Luxray, and Emolga. So I'm taking something else for pivoting. Let's see, if I bait something like actually these bait absolutely nothing. Do you not have EQ yet? No, it's only Bulldoze and Dig at this level. You don't get access to Earthquake yet. I guess I'll take a Grass type. Sure, I'll take Exeggutor just because I need to evolve it. And I'll take Medich. No. Guess I don't mind taking Ampharos, Electric Dragon, good defense. Okay. That's good enough. At least for the first fight, it is good enough. Okay. Now let's talk TMs, because we got a bunch of TMs. We need to take a look at what we got. Specifically, Protect. We have Protect here. We don't need anybody to level up. Everybody's at 35. This one's 34, which is fine. I have a Leaf Stone, right? Where is my Leaf Stone? Haha! Exeggutor time. Wonder if he's probably still Grass Psychic here. Bing! Chicken Run. Woodhammer. 120 recoil. Better than Bullet Seed, to be honest. Take it. Okay, so let's talk TMs. Hidden Power, that's not gonna make any sense here. Because we're going straight up ground. Neck short. No neck. More like. Hidden Power Rock, Firefighting, okay, no concern there. Rest, Pluck, nobody learns Pluck. Yeah, nobody learns Pluck. We do have Smackdown. Nobody ever wants to learn this. Except you, Rocky. But I do like Rock Slide better. So it's a no. X-Scissor. Anybody wants to learn this? Nope. Digs and Bulldozes. Yep. We need these. You take Dig over Bulldoze. And you should also. Yep, Dig is OP for real. Even you should learn it. Ooh, okay, you have Acrobatics. Okay. I guess at this stage I'd sacrifice the Leech. It's either one of these, because I'm gonna get Synthesis later. I guess I sacrifice Tickle here for Dig. Alright, we have Psyshock is good on Medicham only. Well, I guess you can learn it. This guy has more, well, attack and special defense are pretty much the same. 89, 97. I guess it's okay. Yeah. Take the Psyshock. We got light screen, we got the protect. This thing needs to exist in every mon. Yeah, I'll lose the dark pulse here. It makes no sense on this thing. This thing has 64 attacks. Well, actually, it's roughly the same over curse, I guess. Yep. Definitely need protects on everybody. You will lose the heat crash, honestly. I haven't seen this actually being worth it. Zen Headbutt is also not a bad idea to lose, though. But between heat crash and flame charge, heat crash has not been pulling its weight. So I'll lose that. Let's see, you will lose Leech Seed and give you Protect. I think it's much better. Everything needs to learn Protect. Ancient Power, Psyshock, Woodhammer. Lose that Leech Seed. And finally, Ampharos. I think Ampharos has a Dragon type move, right? You have Breaking Swipe and Cotton Guard. Well, if it's either or, this thing is more of a special attacker. It's 105 special attack. Attack is only 56. It's half. It's literally half. He'll learn a better move like Dragon Pulse later on. But this does help me against the Druddigon in Charles' fight. I'll lose the Cotton Guard. Okay. Do we have anything else? We've got Dazzling Gleam, but I don't think anybody... Hey! Better than Breaking Swipe for a counter, I guess. But this is a... Let's see. This is a stab, so this deals 90 base power with attack in its 50s. This is just 80, but the attack is in the 100s. The special attack is in the 100s, I mean, so it's potentially better. But it's the utility. Breaking Swipe can lower the attack. Besides, this is a TM, we can always relearn it if I see that it's worth it. Brick Break, a lot of them can learn it, but it's not gonna help me out. Frost Breath, U-Turn. Anybody learns U-Turn? Unlucky. Mystical Fire, special. Nobody can learn it. Wow, a fire type can't even learn this. You can learn Swords Dance? What the flip? Lose the Ancient Power, man. This is the newest one. Oh, hi Linux. Yep, this is the newest version. The one that came out a few weeks ago. Which basically means that I think about like 80% of the trainers got revamped, new trainers got added, stuff like that. Sludge Wave, okay, that's about it. Let's head for the 4th gym. So first we gotta do the old gym, as always. You give me something? Nope. Alright. Show me the car. Whew. Next up is... Oh yeah, I need to press this. There should only be 2 fights here. One of them inside the car and... well, actually both inside the car. We can avoid this one. Can't see me. I am not here. Is this a decoy gym? Yeah. You have to fight 2 trainers here to get to the guy that's gonna tell you, oh, Alessa is not here anymore. And then you unlock the 2nd one. So let's talk items. I think we only need a citrus berry on this one. Yeah, we only need a citrus, so it's fine. The runway of hell. I mean, this is not difficult. This is pretty easy to get around. The new gym, the actual, you know, the whole catwalk, runway, yeah, that's... you can find some issues there, but honestly, we made it through last time, and I think we're even better equipped now. We have a lot of ground types. So I think we're way better equipped than last time. And last time we won anyway. I don't think I ever wiped to Alessa. I'm pretty sure yep. I got once to Alessa, fully intending to wipe out. Can the car get here? And I still won, even with a really bad team. White it out in vanilla. Well, when I first played Black 2 in vanilla, it was also a pain. You know, relearning. You know, first time playing Gen 5, learning all the Pokemon. And I never played Gen 6 or 7. I still want to play those. So even in vanilla, I'm gonna wipe out too. Okay, so this is Pichu. Pichu has quick check. Wait. Am I looking at the wrong trainer? Wait, what? Oh, I was looking at the wrong trainer. It's Rich Boy Nolan. Right, this counts as the amusement park. That's what they call it? Bro. Pichu, Blitzel, and Tynamo. I mean, does it even change anything? Does it even change any of my plans? I mean, sure, I get faked out, but... Tickle. Okay, that is annoying. I'll need to swap out, probably. Yep, that works. Out comes Blitzel. Discharge, Stomp, Double Kick, and Flame Charge. I am -1 in defense, so I think it's time to run. I resist the Flame Charge and the Discharge if I swap to Austin Powers here. So, yeah, baby! Yeah, we take a Stomp. Expected. It was either Stomp or Double Kick. Oh, you don't learn Dig. That's why you have Bulldoze. Okay. Still a stab. Don't flinch me. Thank you. Excellent. Next up is Tynamo with Levitate. Why did they give Levitate to an electric type? Okay, Shockwave, Nuzzle. It can only hit us with Tackle. Okay. See ya. Ooh, he is alive. You could even crit that Tackle. Alright. So this one's done. At least now I know where I am in the documentation. Next up is another rich one. It has a Pluzzle, a Minun, and a Pachirisu with nothing against my starter. Well, to be fair, my Swampert can also handle this. Swampert, Marsh Stomp. What am I saying? So let's heal up. And we just dig through everything. After this we have 3 more fights and we get to Alessa. And after Alessa I think I have a Grunt fight. I think. And then we have Biker Charles. And man, I passed through Biker Charles once. And we wiped last time to him. Triple battles are just a pain to plan. It's a real freaking pain to plan that. Not to mention he has a freaking Druddigon. He has a Buffalan that hits like a truck. Okay, so there is a grunt fight right before the biker. Okay. That's what I need to plan for. Fake tears to lower my special attack. Here's the kicker. Every single special move they have is electric. Well, except Pachirisu's Swift, so I probably need to run away. Yep, here's the Pachirisu ready for the Swift. So, where's Austin Powers? King Kong, you're out. We're not gonna get any captures anytime soon, but if you guys have recommendations for movies, absolutely give them away. Because I run out of ideas very fast when naming my mons. Does it make sense to... Actually, it's even better to swap to Rocky here. Because we resist Swift. We don't resist Covet instead. That's the problem. If you got Austin, you gotta have Mini-Me. That's a good point. That is a good point. Let's see, if I protect, I assume this is Covet, right? Man, he is still going for fake tears. Just dig. Annoying. I lost. Getting a crit. That probably didn't matter. So here, back to King Kong. Fake tears again. Okay, what can this thing do? Nuzzle, Electro Ball, and Quick Attack, so doing fake tears is worthless. Alright. Done. Okay, so that's the end of the fake gym. I just need to talk to the guy at the end, where Elessa was supposed to be in Black 1. I never played Black 1 though. And there we go. Yep, I came here for the gym leader. Gives me a paralyze heal. You might as well slap me in the face. A paralyze heal at this stage of the game? Okay, back to the beginning. Thank you. And now the battle I actually planned for, which was the guy with the Lux Ray. There we are. Champion in the making. There's your complimentary fresh water. Isn't this cheating? He's giving me water to make me more conductive to electricity. Just saying. That's cheating, man. I want full restores. And max elixirs. Max elixirs is just for peace of mind, really. The fresh water is for me. True. That's the better technique. That's the better technique. It's just like Pokemon Legends Arceus. Don't attack the Pokemon, attack the trainer. You immediately win. Okay, so back to the fight I actually had planned. Elessa's gym, the real one. So Pikachu with Iron Tail and Icicle Crash. That's why I'm leaving with Marshtomp. Because Icicle Crash is the only thing that's gonna do neutral. Against the Lux Ray, we avoid Thunderfang, Ice Fang is neutral, we resist Fire Fang. The only issue is going to be Crunch when I swap to my starter. And Crunch is a stab move, that's the problem. I mean, we are bulky, right? Ish, I guess. Bulky-ish. It's a little bit risky, not gonna lie. Might need to rethink this one. Facing Emolga with Nuzzle, Electro Ball, Acrobatics, and Signal Beam. Yeah, it's much better to have this guy against Emolga. The question is, can Austin Powers handle the mojo of a Luxray? That is for the calculator to tell me. This is going to be a Luxray at level 33. At level 33. It has Crunch and 3 Fangs. So that's Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Psychic Fangs. Nope, it's Fire Fang. Fire Fang against a Pig Knight level 35. That's going to be doing bulldozers, by the way. Crunch is 45 to 54, so if he gets a crit, he one-shots my Austin Powers. Yeah, we need a better answer for this. If I take my own electric type, say that I take Ampharos. He is still gonna see Crunches, fair. But Crunch does 30 to 36%. But then the question becomes, what the heck do I attack with? I mean, I guess I can do breaking swipes and then pivot to someone else. But it means we are begging for a non-crit, because crit will go through the attack drop. So I guess the play is gonna be to go with this guy up first, do some breaking swipes, then swap to Austin Powers to finish. And then Rocket handles the Emolga. Or I use the choice items that I got from grinding at the BP store. I don't know what that's freaking called. It's a train section. I'd still be risking a crit. That's the issue. even if I use a choice scarf. Well, actually, am I faster than Luxray if I use a choice scarf on my Pig Knight? This is very slow. Let's see, if I use a choice scarf, we have... Oh yeah, we're faster. Wait, even without the choice scarf? No. Without the choice scarf, we're not. Then, to avoid losing this Ampharos, because he's gonna be a useful pivot, I will use choice scarf on this one, and we lose the healing item. Which is a shame. When you ban healing items, citrus berries become like S freaking tier. Choice scarf. Alright, you are now faster, you're gonna bulldoze, you're gonna win. No crit. We're begging for no crit here. Alright, battle number 1. Here we go! Whew. Beauty Nicola. Bitch, please, you got nothing on the supermodel that runs this gym. Pikachu. This is Icicle Crush or Extreme Speed. Just dig. Yep, there's the Icicle Crush. God damn. I was dead to crit there. Sheesh. Whew, at least we one shot. God damn. The hell was that? Okay, note to self. That is difficult. Luxray with the Intimidate? Yep. It's with the Intimidate. I don't know what he's gonna do, and I didn't teach you Protect. Yeah, should have taken out the curse. Okay, I don't know what he's gonna do. This isn't Thunderfang. It's not Firefang. Right. Right, I forgot I need to pivot, and Crunch is still gonna hurt. Yeah, I need to swap the Cable Guy here. Alright, Cable Guy. Yep. Take that Crunch. Ooh, that's a lot. Protect. He is still gonna do Crunch, right? Oh, it's Ice Fang now. Okay, Ice Fang should do about 24 to 29, which is better. As long as he doesn't crit anything, we're not dead. Why is that so much damage though? Not enough. Please resist. Oh no. Okay, that hurts like a truck. To be fair, last time we also didn't have Pig Knight for Charles, so I guess we're in roughly the same situation. I forgot about the dragon typing. I should have brought in Magneton. Let's see, what else can I do? This thing has 57 defense. Can Marshtomp actually take a crunch from this thing? Crunch is 52. Crunch deals 52% on a high roll. We do have more. Oh my god, I have like 0 IVs in speed, in HP. Holy crap. This is 95 HP. I have like 4 IVs. God damn, that is horrible. My defense, my special defense, everything is pretty shitty about this Marshtomp. I'm just realizing. Yeah, Luxray's Electric Dark. I should have brought him. I should have brought my Medicham probably. Well, Medicham would have taken a crunch. That would have still been pretty bad. Let's see, what can I do? This is 65 HP, so it's 68%. We are not dead to crunch if he doesn't crit. Just don't crit. This is how I lost Masquerain in Gym 3. Just don't crit. I'm faster than him? How slow is this Luxray? What? Oh wait, Bulldoze. Right, Bulldoze. Forgot about that. Here comes the Emolga. This thing has... Wait, what did it have again? Nuzzle, Electro... Oh, Acrobatics. Right. Yeah, that's why I want Rocky Balboa. Rocky, you're up. Not bad. Rock Slide it. He can only Signal Beam. Excellent. Yep. Austin died to Crunch. No crit. Hit the Rock Slide. Nice. Now, time for a little bit of a copium. If we get to the 5th gym, we wouldn't use our starter anyway, because it's weak to ground. See? There it is. It's not that bad of a loss. Who am I kidding? It's a freaking horrifying loss. The only saving grace is that we have multiple ground types. Like this ground ghost. Alright, Pig Knight. Sucks. You couldn't even evolve, buddy. Okay, who do I take now? What are we dealing with next? Next up we have a Rotom Frost. Ooh, I know I lost my Umbreon to this one last time. Pretty sure it's because he crit through my Snarls. I was using Umbreon to Snarl to decrease special attack and he crit me. Yeah. How am I gonna handle a Rotom Frost? Rotom Frost is Ice Electric, and Ice Electric is weak to... Need to check that one. Weak to Fire? Oh! Oh my god. I just lost my starter. Oh, damn it. Weak to Fighting. Weak to Ground, well, not this one. And weak to Rock. We can't use rock types, because most of my rock types are... Wait a minute. No, it's... This one is probably pretty bad special defense. Rampardos cannot handle this. This massive attack... If this thing could get one hit with a rock type move, it would kill whatever. Unfortunately, he hasn't learned any rock-type moves. This is Adamant Sheer Force Rampardos. This thing kills. But it learns no rock-type moves yet. Let's see. So it's either rock, fighting, or fire. Okay, so what do we need? We could use the Gollet, who hasn't yet evolved, which makes me feel very uneasy. But it dies to Blizzard, so no chance. My original plan was to use Umbreon here, to use Snarls to decrease the special attack. Can't take Pidgeotto, Ghost Fire. We can resist the Blizzard, Will-O-Wisp can't hit us, but we're weak to Ominous Wind. And the best thing I can do is Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't even help that much. If we are faster and Flame Burst takes over half, it's worth a shot. Fighting types with Drain Punch. Depends. Can I survive? He's probably not even gonna do Ominous Wind, because Ominous Wind is 60 plus 30 stab, and Blizzard is a flat 120 stab, it's 180. He's always gonna do Blizzard. I mean, even a Water Ground is not good enough. This thing is Prankster Liepard. Just to get the Yawn and sack? I wouldn't mind sacking a Liepard. Yawn dies, protect the next turn with whoever comes in. Rotom Frost is asleep. Give Protect to Medicham, for example. Okay, I might see the play by sacking a Pokemon I don't care about. Darmanitan should not be fire, so it's probably just discharge. If a Flame Wheel one-shots, that could also be the play. And I wouldn't take any bug types for this. No. Okay, the only thing we need to check is, can Darmanitan survive a hit from Rotom Frost? Let's see, Rotom Frost at level 33 has Blizzard, Discharge, Ominous Wind, and what else? Well, I mean, Will-O-Wisp doesn't really matter, doesn't really count for this. Against a Darmanitan, who is level 35 with Flame Wheel and the Sheer Force ability. We're probably not faster. Flame Wheel. Ooh, wow! It's even faster. 125% of the HP, minimum. Oh, it's dead to a Flame Wheel. This thing is naive nature though, does that affect me in any way? Plus speed. Right, we're plus speed. Okay, so Darmanitan should one-shot. Should. If I am reading this right. 109 base attack. Okay, so we don't have perfect IVs here. So this should be about 19. It's still 120. Okay, Darmanitan should be faster, should kill the Rotom Frost with a single hit. Alright, so it's Darmanitan fighting the Rotom Frost. Then, second fight. Second fight is the Manectric, again with a bunch of variety moves. Flame Burst, Psychic Fangs, Ice Fang, and Manectric is pure... Manectric is pure electric. This is probably Discharge when it sees us. Let's see, Manectric at level 33, holding Psychic Fangs, Flame Burst, wow. Flame Burst, Discharge, and Ice Fang. The most damage is Discharge, so it should bait an electric type move. The safer play... Whoops. Would be swapping to a ground type. And I guess it's gonna have to be Marshtomp. Can one dig from Marshtomp handle this? Thing is, we are not faster. We're taking 2 hits here. So if we're taking... Discharge is a free pivot, so we take no damage. And then out comes Psychic Fangs doing 21 to 25. So even if he crits, we're fine. And if we dig, that is 92% to 111. We need a high roll to ensure the kill. But if I give it like a Muscle Band, Muscle Band bumps it up to 103. Okay, so if he has a Muscle Band equipped, but I am assuming that the attack is 75, which is not. Ooh, it's not guaranteed. It's 92 to 111 with the Muscle Band equipped. You are weak, Swampert, you are weak! What are my other options? This thing is slow as hell. Yeah, it's not gonna work, not to mention the no guard. Choice Scarf to ensure you attack first. Get the 2 hits. Even a Choice Scarf is not gonna save you. You are way too slow. Even with a Choice Scarf, we are not faster. Okay, let's see. I can take it, but I think I need someone with a priority move in case I need to switch out. Shadow Sneak could do the trick. A Shadow Sneak from Gollet. Let's see, what do I have in terms of priority moves? Because I might need to switch out and get a fast kill. We have a Pidgeotto with quick attack. And I can give him a berry to protect him from electric moves. So that's also possible. Simple Beam. An Aqua Jet from War Turtle is pretty good. Yeah. I'll take War Turtle just for the Aqua Jet. Because we are gonna get hit with stuff like Psychic Fangs, right? Psychic Fangs. Too bad for Alligator is not Water Dark. What's your special defense like? 65. I think I'll evolve this one to the cap to get the Blastoise. I think it'll help me out. Now for the third fight. For the third fight, Fluffy with Static. It has electric moves and a rock type move, which means Marshtomp is the perfect play. But so is Puppetar. So yeah, we take Puppetar. Also got an electric type if I need to pivot. Yep, sounds good. Just need to plan a few items and we're good to go. And after the third fight, it's Elessa time. I think we can handle Elessa. We got through without the starter last time too. Never wipe to Elessa. Famous last words, am I right? Alright, battle number 2. Quick check of the items. So we need... let's see... the first fight... oh, right. You're holding the Lumberry. This thing one-shots no matter what. I really hope he really is faster. He does have the nature for it. Just for my own peace of mind, I'll equip him the Charcoal. More power for fire moves. Just for my own peace of mind. He's not holding any berry to reduce... he doesn't have an Occa berry. Okay. Then we have... Rocky. Rocky just needs a Citrus. King Kong. King Kong just needs a Citrus. That is horrible HP for level 35 actually. You have a Citrus, you're fine. I will give a Electric Berry. A Wakam Berry. To my Django Unchained. And I guess it's just a Citrus Berry on my Ampharos. Yep. Okay, and that's the team. Time for battle number 2. Let's see if Darmanitan can actually kill a Rotom Frost in one hit. Even assuming this Rotom has perfect IVs in its defenses, it should be a one-shot. With my current attack and speed. Flame Wheel? Yes. When you see how fast the HP bar was going, yes, it was a one-hit kill. Whew! No need for stall strats there. Fluffy sees Rock Slide. No, Power Gem. Sees Power Gem. Rocky, you're up. Ah, Thunder Wave. Free switch. Ha! Does it have any setup moves? Cotton Guard. Ooh, right. Well, I guess we dig here, but it's definitely... Cotton Guard is +3 to defense. Ooh, this thing's gonna get bulky as hell. It's +6 now. Yeah, this does absolutely nothing. Can Dark Pulse do a little bit? This thing is 61? Well, the attack and special attack are roughly the same. It should do more anyway. Yep. It can only power gem me, which we take very well. Oh, we take like a third. Heck yeah. Great Dark Pulse, and to think I thought about removing this move once. Perfect. And out comes the Manectric. I have no idea what he's about to try and do because we're already off script. He's going for Ice Fang because I'm ground type. Right. Ice Fang, so I need to pivot to my Unchained. Good thing I brought a water type. Frozen? Yep, because of course it is. The 10% chance on the AI is actually 90. And the 10% for us is actually like 0.5. So this is discharge guaranteed, right? I don't even need to use Protect to know. So free switch into my Swampert, Marsh Stomp. Free switch. Okay, and now I dig. He's using Psychic Fangs, which does, yep, about a fourth. That's some good ass damage, and now we're in a situation where a priority move would kill, but my priority guy is frozen. Regardless, even a crit, we survive even a crit, so we just stay in and kill. Oh, the AI luck. Alright, so that's battle number 2. Number 3. Can I stay in with this team, or do I actually need to go back? Hooey! Beauty Ampere. Magneton, Electro. Ooh, Electrode is a fast boy. Electro, Stunfisk, and Jolteon. Okay, we do need a new team for this. And I already see how I'm gonna bait this Electrode. I can bait this Electrode to do only only grass type moves. Because I have a ground ghost. He can't Aura Sphere, he can't Electro Ball, he can't Boom Burst. I can lock Electrode into one move. The question is the sturdy Magneton. Right. 3 attack, Flash Cannon, Charge Beam, and Thunder Wave. I can guarantee a tree attack by going in with my Marsh Stomp. Darmanitan, you did an amazing job. What a beast. Wiping that Rotom in one shot. Okay, so these are my options. Let me grab my Swampert Marsh Stomp because that's pretty much a guarantee. He has to go with us. How the heck? Well, a fire type can probably bait Thunder Wave. I could probably bait Thunder Wave if I have a Lumberry equipped. But that still changes nothing. Because I attack, he survives, then he probably attacks faster than me. Though we are plus speed, I might be faster than a Magneton. And that might be the play here. I can also do 2 Drain Punches, it might even be safer. I am timid nature, so I'm also fast. 78. I'm not sure how fast a Magneton is though. A Magneton at level 34 has about 63 speed. We're chilling. I think I take Magneton for the first, Medicham for the first fight. Yep, that's about right. Exactly. This is Medicham holding a Lumberry. Let's actually give him that. Whoops. So Medicham holding a Lumberry should be able to kill in 2 hits. Then we've got the Electrodes. Well, I guess he would bring out Jolteon for the Pin Missile, because it's the only super effective move on my Medicham. For that, to resist bug types, since it has Nuzzle. Wishing I had my fire type, my fire ground type. Ground Ghost. Wait, isn't Ground Ghost like the ultimate defense against this Jolteon? Ground Ghost resists bug. He can't hit me with normal moves or electric moves. Yep, we got the perfect answer for the Jolteon. It's gonna be Golett. Golett joins the team. I don't know what the heck happened to the Pokemon thingy, but it's now thinking I have 2 Amphoroses. Whatever. After that, it will be Electrode for the Energy Ball. And this guy is the perfect switch-in. Well, save for the Boom Burst. The Boom Burst is gonna be a bit of a problem. But this thing should still be able to pivot into Electrode. When the Boom Burst comes in, you can just swap back into the Ghost and make him run out of Boom Bursts, I guess. I might need to PP stall for the first time. I always forget what Stunfisk's typing is. Ground Electric. Okay, Stunfisk is Ground Electric, so he's weak to nearly everything. Stunfisk with Discharge, Mudshot, Revenge, and Muddy Water. The play is gonna be pure Grass type. I'll take Simisage again for this. Also Electrode is also a pretty good play. Then I guess I take Ground type moves. What does this help me against? It can also fight the Jolteon. That's the advantage. And we pretty much need Marsh Stomp every time, no matter what. Let's see if this team makes sense. Get some quick heals. Okay. Yeah, I can tell you the Pokemon thing just bugged out. God damn it. I'll fix it some other time. Let's see. Yep, I guess this is gonna be the play. This will be the team. Great, we just need to go back to the gym and start planning for some items. Whee! So, Lumberry on this guy, because it's gonna get hit with Thunder Wave. It has pretty good defenses actually, 62, 67, yeah, it's okay. Drain Punch, solid, okay. So Ip Man is gonna kill the Magneton. Then if it's Jolteon, I can swap to the Iron Giant and just naturally get the kill. It has Magnitude, it has Scorching Sands. I should definitely work on that, because I have better moves to teach it. This thing is more of an attacker, so over Magnitude I'd give him Bulldoze for more consistency. And probably Protect instead of Scorching Sands or something like that. No guard ensures attacks will hit. Okay. Then we've got... To handle the Stunfisk, the answer is going to be pure grass type, or even one of these two, Chicken Run or Mechanic. My concern is the Boom Burst from the Electrode. That is an issue. Boom Burst should have... How much PP does this normally have? Is it like 5? I actually have no idea. Is it even something I can stall out? That's the question. Electro Ball, Aura Sphere, and Energy Ball. Right. This thing has massive speed. Nothing is gonna outspeed the Electrode. That's impossible. Boom Burst, 37.5 to 45%. Let's say I bring in the Executor. Boom Burst does 30 to 36%. It's not bad as long as it doesn't crit. Question is, what can it do? The only thing it can do is do Psyshock or Wood Hammer. Psyshock, Wood Hammer. They both do pretty well. Psyshock does at least half, or it should at least. Then I think I'm gonna give him a Chelan Berry to reduce damage from electric type from normal type moves. I think that makes sense. Okay. Boom Burst is a pain. So where's the Chelan? Chelan, Chelan. I am not chilling until I see a Chelan. There's the Chelan. So you're gonna be fighting the Electrode. Mechanic fights the Stunfisk, who has Revenge, Muddy Water, Discharge. Okay. Discharge could get the para. I really have no way to heal because I got rid of Leech Seed. So I'm giving him a Citrus. If it gets a para, guess I'll need to swap back to Executor. Jolteon, I'm not too concerned because he can't do anything to my Gollet. It's absolutely nothing. So yeah, just a Citrus. And I have Rocky as a precaution because he can also fight the Jolteon. So I guess he also takes a Citrus. God, I wish this thing evolved at 36. And King Kong is also just a precaution here. So you take the Citrus as well. Alright. We're in there. Fight number 3. Last check for confirmation. Against the Magneton. Can we actually get the kill on the Magneton with a Medicham? That's the one thing I haven't checked. Well, one of the, but you get the picture. Okay, one Drain Punch is 125% minimum. Okay. He has Sturdy, so it's gonna take 2 hits, that's all. Can Magneton kill us? 3 attack and discharge. Because I think it does have 3 attack and discharge. No, it has Flash Cannon. And Charge Beam. Okay, okay. A crit Flash Cannon will wipe... Okay, a crit Flash Cannon will actually kill the Medicham. Just don't crit me. That's all we need. Just don't crit me. Go. Battle number 3. And after that we face the supermodel. Then we have the Grunt. And then we're finally back on Biker Charles. We beat Biker Charles and we're actually back to the 5th gym. I'll actually be able to reach my PB. If I can pull that off. Would it have made... I mean, it doesn't make sense to think about it now, but would it have made sense to trick something onto this thing? A waste of time. Drain Punch. Bam! He's gonna survive at 1. Now, is it Thunder Wave or is it Flash Cannon? It's Thunder Wave. And we avoided it. That's like a 10% chance to avoid too. Love to see it. Why the electrode though? That's curious. Why did you send out the electrode? Level 34, Boom Burst, Electro Ball, Aura Sphere, and Energy Ball. Well, the most damage is gonna be Boom Burst, so I need to pivot. Wait. What does Boom Burst do? I know this thing can juke me. This electrode has a weird AI. Just this electrode. Boom Burst does damage to all adjacent Pokemon, including allies. If you have the ability Soundproof, it won't hit you. And that's it. Thing is that the calculator, I've had situations where the calculator tells me he will do Boom Burst because it deals more damage, but he picks Energy Ball. Since I have the Chelan Berry, I think I swap immediately to Chicken Run because I have no idea what this thing is gonna do. The AI on this electrode is a little bit iffy. He can juke you. If he Energy Balls when I swap to Gollet, Gollet is dead. Guaranteed. So yeah, swap to Chicken Run here. Holding a Chelan Berry, right? Okay, go. Okay, he did do Boom Burst this time. Whew. That's fine. So this is... Psyshock should do at least half, just out of curiosity. What are you trying to do to me? It's still Boom Burst. Okay. Harvest. Oh my god! This thing has the Harvest ability. There's a chance to recover a berry after you use it. We have another Chelan Berry. The luck. The luck. Okay, Psyshock should do at least half here. He's faster than me anyway. Okay, that is pretty good. The only question here is we are completely off script now. A crit probably kills me. Yeah, Boom Burst is 30 to 36%. He shouldn't do half with the Chelan, but it is risky. The thing is that pivoting to the Ghost will accomplish absolutely nothing because then I'm gonna get hit with grass types when I swap back in anyway. So I'm just depleting my own HP. Gotta take it. Do another Psyshock. Well, you can protect to waste another of his... Well, it's not gonna do anything to waste Boom Bursts. This is already... Wait a minute. 2 Boom Bursts, and I protected once. Should have protected twice. Is this all... How many Boom Bursts did he use? Damn it. Because if he used 5, he's gonna do something like Electro Ball next turn. Should I risk it and lose... risk losing this one? Because if he has no Boom Bursts, he's gonna hit me. I completely forgot. Okay, let's try and retrace our steps, see if I remember this correctly. I swapped, got hit with a Boom Burst, protected, got hit with another Boom Burst, and now we're here. So it should be 3. Okay. So if I swap... it's not gonna accomplish much, is it? Because he probably still has 2. Yeah, just Psyshock. Go for it. Just don't crit. Nice. For a moment there I thought he crit. Whew! Okay, you've done your job. Harvest again, god damn. What are the odds? Okay, this is guaranteed bug type move because it's hyper effective on me. So, well, the perfect swap, we know what it is. This is why we brought the Iron Giant. You're up. Pin Missile. Deals 4 damage. Alright. I forgot to teach you stuff. So I gotta rely on Magnitude. He can only do pin missiles, he can't do anything else. Magnitude 7, that's excellent. And we speed through this because now it's easy. Magnitude 6. He still has one more, the Stunfisk. Against the ground type, he definitely sees... Well, it's either... No, it's only Muddy Water. He only sees Muddy Water. So the play is to swap to Mechanic. Don't lower my accuracy. Excellent. Out of curiosity, protect here. He's going for Mud Shot? Oh, because I'm so much faster than he is. Right. Seed Bomb it. Boom. He went Revenge this time. Okay, that hurts, but not enough. Seed Bomb it. Excellent. Next up is Alyssa. There she is. The supermodel. Alright. This one is way better prepared than the vanilla version, so we gotta run. Run like hell. We don't have our starter for this, but we do have one thing. Evolutions. Because now we can get everybody to the level cap. And that means some evolutions like Blastoise. Any chance Golett evolves at 36? I freaking wish. Let's take a look at what Alyssa has. Woo! That was a good one. Okay. Leader Alyssa, normal mode. Emolga, Ampharos, Lantern, Electabuzz, and the Zebstrika. Oh boy. Right, I think my biggest challenge against this guy last time was the Electabuzz, because it has too much variety. We're gonna get a Swampert at least, so that helps. The easiest way to face the Emolga is to lead in with Pupitar. In fact, if you learn something at 36, this Ampharos could... this Rampardos could... No, because then he Volt switches. Has to be ground. Has to be ground type. Okay. It's definitely Pupitar. Then... we probably don't kill him with one hit. He probably gets to U-turn away. No matter. No matter, because I can predict that switch and do a Bulldoze. If he were to swap on a Pupitar, it would probably be Lantern for the Hydro Pump. Could be Electabuzz for the Cross Chop. Oh, Lantern's holding an air balloon, so I'd probably just need to use Rock Slide or whatever comes in. Yeah, I can definitely see Alyssa U-turning into an air balloon user. Even though it makes no sense because Emolga is flying type. So you shouldn't expect your opponent to actually do that. To do a ground type move. Zebstrika does have quick attack and overheat. Damn. Alright. So Pupitar for the Emolga. Let's say Ampharos comes in. Ampharos is going to be weak to Ice, Fairy, Dragon, and it's not weak to ground type moves anymore, I think. This is Electric Dragon. Electric Dragon... weak to Ice, Ground... Okay, Dragon and Fairy. Right, so it is weak to them. Ampharos is holding a Shuka Berry, so you don't want to face him with ground types. Against that, I have stuff like... I have Covet from Umbreon, but it's not worth it because that thing has Focus Blast. I still haven't used this Linoon. This Linoon should be a sack at some point. There's no worth in doing stuff like Charm, because Alyssa is gonna just spam Volt Switches whenever she can. Let's see. Do I have stuff like... Okay. This one does have ice moves, but these are water types. It's not a good idea. Gollet. Gollet cannot get hit by Focus Blast, cannot get hit by the Volt Switch. The problem is Dragon Pulse and Power Gem. Yeah, so I can't really use the ghosts. I guess I could use my own Ampharos, but honestly her Ampharos is way better than mine. Static ability. Mine is modest, deals more damage, but maybe he learns something at 36. Worth checking at least. Marshtomp can use Dig, but it probably doesn't have the defenses. I can use Prankster Lightbard and Yawn that Ampharos, but it's just gonna switch out. Might make sense to use Ariados here for Toxic Spikes. And I do have this one, the Modest Magneton. I think I need to take this one. To face the Lantern, I need a water type to learn a ground type move, and it cannot be my Swampert, I think. So it has to be one of these. Facing the Electabuzz, I actually don't know what should face the Electabuzz. Because is the Electabuzz pure electric here? Because I know it's the Electrode, no, the Electabuzz evolution. The Electivire is electric fighting. No, but the Electabuzz is pure electric. I can bait stuff like electric moves, but for what? That is the question. Darmanitan can hit like a truck. If there's a chance he can one-shot something. Might need Umbreon here. But what can Umbreon really do? Ideally I'd set up stuff like Will-O-Wisps. Against the Electabuzz, we're kinda safe against Ice Punch and Cross Chop if I use the Lampent. Okay, I will add this guy. I'll add the Marshtomp to the team because I need to see what they learn at 36. I think I first need to check what kind of weapons we have at 36. There's no point in making a plan without really knowing that. So, let's see. Evolve. Nope. You guys learn absolutely nothing. You're leaving me high and dry. Signal Beam. Does it help me for this fight, or should I keep the tree attack? Substrike is pure electric. Yeah, it's not gonna help me for this fight. Tree attack's better. May also burn, freeze, or paralyze, so yeah. I'll leave it like it is. We got ourselves a Blastoise. He doesn't change typing, so, and I don't think he learns anything. Maybe he's tanky. Oh, he does learn Iron Defense. But I know I need the Rapid Spin. I know I still need it. And we got ourselves a Swampert. Excellent. Your King Kong is now Swampert and wants to learn Hammer Arm. Not with this moveset, you won't. I'd much rather you take Avalanche. Because you're probably gonna be the one fighting the Ampharos. By the way, what's your ability now that you evolved? Oh my god, please don't. Please don't get something ridiculously weak. Last time you got Water Veil? I think it was something like that. Okay, you have Torrent, which is okay. Might need to give you Choice Scarf to make you more useful. What do you learn? You have Torrent as well. Okay, it's also Torrent. Pretty good defense and special defense though. Okay. That's alright. Didn't get any interesting moves though. Let's take a look at the other ones. This is the part that takes a little bit of time, but at least we only have to level up once. Sad this is not the vintage white Pidgeotto with electric flying. This one is 36, this one is 36. Okay, give me the Adams Family. Oh, wait a minute. This one needs to come with. And Sharknado. Sharknado, you're up. Show me something good. Especially the Linoon. I hate when I get a Linoon as an encounter. It's just not worth it. At 36, we get a Pidgeot. Okay. Any chance it changed its typing to something like, I don't know, ground flying? Quick Guard, that's just protection against priority moves. No need there. 36, you learn nothing. Tail Slap, what the heck is that? Strikes the target with its hard tail 2 to 5 times in a row, which means that if I do strength, it's basically stronger than hitting Tail Slap 3 times. Yep, never mind that. Don't need that. What do I have next? To check out Simisage. I don't think he's gonna learn much. Iron Giant, please evolve at 36, please! The Lampant needs a Dusk Stone, and we are far, far away from a Dusk Stone. Oh boy. I think the Dusk Stone is only post 5th gym. I have never seen a Dusk Stone. Last time I was able to do a lesser Deathless, I'm pretty sure, but I think this time we're gonna have to actually sack something. I see that nobody wants to learn anything at level 36. God damn. Shadow Ball. Hello. Shadow Ball is pretty good. Thing is that this thing barely has any special attack. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue, for sure. Well, I'll take away the Scorching Sands then. Yep, that's good. Shadow Ball is still a stab move, so it's not a bad idea. Okay, I think that only Aerialos hasn't gotten to level 36, but I don't see you actually helping me out. Oh, there you are. Pin Missile. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Lunge is better. Alright. Now, no way out. We gotta plan this. So, against Emolga we already know what it is. It's rocky. It's not even a question. Who fights the Ampharos? Probably holding a berry to protect against electricity. I can kinda sorta handle the Ampharos with a grass type. If I use Executor, because Executor, well, Dragon Pulse is gonna be an issue though. I don't have any fire types for this. I think that's what I used last time. I used something like a Gramble. But I don't have any fire types. So I really have no way to resist that dragon move. That's the issue. How much does Covet from an Umbreon do to this Ampharos? Because I can equip him a berry to protect against a fire type, fighting type move. So that might save me. Let's see. We have an Ampharos level 35. Holding Focus Blast. The Dragon Pulse. Power Gem and Volt Switch. And Volt Switch. Let's say I set up an Umbreon. Yeah, it's still about 51% against my Executor. Focus Blast is 56%. But if I am holding a Haban Berry, let's see. Not a Haban Berry, I need a Fighting Berry. The Chople Berry, that's the one. So if I'm holding something like a Chople Berry, I might need to use Alessa's Fight to test something about the AI. Does the AI see the berry that I have? Because if I don't have the berry to protect me from fighting, Focus Blast deals the most damage. But if I have the berry, Dragon Pulse deals the most damage. Does he try to Focus Blast first because he doesn't know the berry I have, or does he go straight to Dragon Pulse? I think it's a good idea. And how much does Covet do? Covet... 22 to 27%, it's really freaking bad. I can only whittle him down. But I think it's still one of the better plays I have. Just whittle him down. And then if he switches out, it's probably Electabuzz for the cross chop. Or Lantern for the signal beam. The better way to face Zebstrika is gonna be Swampert. That's not even a question. Yeah, we need Swampert on the team to face the Zebstrika. That way we resist overheat. He can't Volt Switch, he can only bounce or quick attack. Actually, it's amazing because against Zebstrika, I can do. He bounces first. I dig last. Probably give him a Lumberry because I'm probably gonna swap on something. Okay. To face the Electabuzz, Volt Switch. Okay, this thing is weak to a cross chop. That's gonna be the issue. A fire type might be able to take it. I don't know how much sheer force can do against this Electabuzz though. This Electabuzz has a Life Orb. Damn. Has a Life Orb. Comes equipped with Cross Chop, Psychic, Volt Tackle. See, this is the difference between normal mode and challenge mode. You have just different challenges in front of you. Berg pits you against a Dwebble with Stealth Rock and Spikes, which you'd never see in the challenge mode. Alessa is constantly going to be pivoting. That doesn't happen in challenge mode. Because she doesn't use Volt Tackles. It's just different challenges. Ice Punch, right. And now this is against... Oh, that's interesting. Electabuzz doesn't do that much against the Umbreon either. Even with Cross Chop. Interesting. Well, that is if I'm holding a Chople Berry. Otherwise, a crit can actually kill me. Let's see, Darmanitan against this one. If I pit Darmanitan at level 36 against him, it's gonna be Volt Switch, pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be Volt Switch. I should attack faster. Flame Wheel, plus I'm naive nature. Holding a charcoal. Darmanitan should see, well, should almost see a guaranteed kill. If I'm holding a life orb on it, it would probably kill, guaranteed. But I would need to swap on something like an Ice Punch, and there is the risk of... there is the risk of getting frozen. That immediately kills my strat. But if I send him in like pre-poisoned, for example, from a Toxic Orb, if I send him in pre-poisoned from a Toxic Orb, Sheer Force ability, it's not gonna work. Life Orb's better. This is really freaking risky though, playing on the Life Orb. Because I should be definitely faster, or, well, speed 82. I have pretty bad speed IVs though. Speed 82 is like 6 IVs in speed. It's pretty poor. Electabuzz could still be faster than me. And there's no safe way to switch in to get the one-hit kill. How the hell? Honestly, I think I gotta bet that that 10% chance doesn't happen. If Electabuzz comes up, I gotta switch out, pray for non-crit. Yeah. Although, if it is a crit from Cross Chop, it's still risky. It needs to be Ice Punch. I need to bait an Ice Punch. Some way, somehow. The best way to do that might be Ampharos. Actually, not really. Yeah, it's the Ice Punch. Actually, yeah, that's correct. So I need to have an Ampharos on the field. When Electabuzz comes in, that's almost impossible. They're gonna be consistently switching out. We have no control. First of all, let me check one thing. Can one Rock Slide from Puppetar one-shot the Emolga? Because that's where the whole ballet begins. Is she gonna be able to switch out, or does it die? That's where the whole thing is gonna start. Let's see, I have Rock Slide. 86 to 105. It's close. Close, but not enough. This thing is 66 attack with a relaxed nature. 66 attack with a relaxed nature. Let's see, again, pretty piss poor IVs. Like 4 IVs in attack. So unlucky. Relaxed nature. Rock Slide. No, it doesn't get the kill. Maybe if it was holding something like a Life Orb. But we only have one of those. Even then, Life Orb's not enough. Of course, I'm assuming my opponent has perfect IVs, which is not the case, but we don't know the IVs they have. No. That thing is gonna switch out, and whatever comes in takes a Rock Slide to the face. The only question is, what does the opponent see when it's facing a Puppetar? It could be Ampharos for Focus Blast, it could be Lantern for the Hydro Pump. I don't have a Water Absorb on, unfortunately. Could be Electabuzz for the Cross Chop. It's one of those 3. If it switches to Ampharos for the Focus Blast, the easy way is to pivot a Ghost type, and that baits Power Gem. but is that really the play? Because then it's gonna do... If I swap to Gullet, for example... So yeah, swap to Gullet. Because then he can't do Volt Switch. Then it baits Dragon Pulse. I have no resistances against the Dragon Pulse. But Umbreon can take it, holding a fighting protection berry. I think I don't really have a way to win very easily this time. I might need to actually... stall out the PP. Is Focus Blast 5 PP or 10? Let's take a look. Focus Blast is 5. Okay. If I put this one in, it baits rock types. That's the thing. I need to bait Ampharos into using Focus Blasts and Volt Switches. Well, and Power Gems, and I need to tank the Power Gems. Best way to do that is to use my own rock type, aka Puppetar, holding a Citrus. Yeah. And Umbreon. Yep. So, let's assume that this is what happens. Puppetar comes in, gets the Rock Slide on the Emolga. Emolga sets up a light screen. We attack. Emolga uses U-turn, runs away. Ampharos comes in, we hit him with a Rock Slide. I gotta assume that I gotta play with the second move must be Rock Slide, because if he swaps to Lantern with the Air Balloon, we miss an attack and he gets a free switch. Then Ampharos sees Focus Blast on us, so that's swapping to the Ghost Ground. Now he should see Dragon Pulse. I need to confirm that. Does he see Dragon Pulse though? Ampharos, level 35 against a Golett, level 36. Focus Blast will do absolutely 0. I have the no guard ability, but yeah, that doesn't affect anything. Dragon Pulse, it's a stab move, it's gonna do massive damage. Power Gem. Wait, Power Gem and Volt Switch. I can't let him use that though. Yeah, Dragon Pulse sees the most damage, that's not gonna work. I need to pivot to something that baits the dragon. So it's gotta be my own Ampharos. Can my Ampharos take a Focus Blast to the face though? No, not really. Focus Blast is still 33%, about a third. So he's gonna do Focus Blast, I need to swap to a Ghost type. Right, this Ghost type baits Rock type moves, right? That's the play. And then I need another Ghost. No, I need to tank Power Gems. Right, so it's a constant pivot between these two. If I have Lampant on the field, Power Gem is 80 to 96, so that's what he should do. Okay. I'm gonna have to rely on actual PP stalling. First time I do that. It might come back to bite me. I might actually... might come back to really bite me here. So, we're facing an Ampharos. Focus Blast comes in, misses. Power Gem comes in, and Power Gem does... shouldn't do that much. 16 to 19%. Okay. So, as long as he doesn't crit, plus Citrus, we should be able to tank 5 hits. We don't need 5 hits, we need 4, but that's okay. So, swap to Lampant, dodge 1 Focus Blast. Dodge 1 Power Gem. Dodge the second, dodge the third, dodge the fourth, we dodge the fifth. Then when we get Puppetar here, we need to protect just to make sure he doesn't have any more Focus Blasts. I can protect strats to waste the Focus Blasts too. Is that better? It's better for my HP, because I can stay and protect, that's 1 Focus Blast, swap, that's 2, take 1 Power Gem, protect, that's 3, swap, that's 4, swap again, protect, and he wasted them all. But then I'm swapping fully believing that he doesn't have Focus Blasts, and I don't really know if he does. I guess it's a risk I have to take. Plus I'll end up learning if the AI has maxed out moves or just the regular ones. Okay, once he runs out of Focus Blasts, is the play to use Gullet to whittle him down? Probably. Probably, I guess? No. The play should be to use Umbreon. Because our Umbreon is going to be holding a berry. Then our Umbreon doesn't need a berry to protect him from Focus Blast. Yep. Then it's Umbreon in, and we do a couple of 1 Covet before he runs away. Because he's going to be running away a lot. Okay. So now that that's that, to face the Ampharos. Let's say well, the Ampharos is going to run away when he sees the Umbreon doing Covets. So he's going to Volt Switch us. Out comes the Lantern for Signal Beam. Right. Best way to resist Signal Beam would be a flying type, like Pidgeot, which will then bait Volt Switching. This baits Hydro Pump if I use Swampert. And if I had to guess, 1 Hydro Pump will completely wipe us. Let's see here. This is a Swampert. 36. This thing has Hydro Pump. Wait, oh, I put a Swanna, what the heck? I wanted a Swampert. Hydro Pump is 37 to 44. Yeah, Can a Choice Banded Swampert... A Choice Band Swampert can kill. I have a Hardy Nature, that's fine. If he crits, he puts me under the Torrent effect, but that's not gonna help here. But the Choice Band should definitely get the kill. 89 attack. 89 attack is about 15 IVs, still gets the kill if I'm Choice Banded. Okay. So against the Lantern, I swap, take the Signal Beam, which does... How much damage does that do? 17 to 20%. Okay. We're dead to crit, that's the only issue. So let's say we killed the Lantern. He can bring out Ampharos, he can bring out Electabuzz, he can bring out Zebstrika. He doesn't really have an answer at this point, so he's probably just gonna go for... If he goes to Ampharos, we know how to pivot. Because we have Umbreon, we have Electabuzz, who can do stuff like Ice Punch to us, he can Psychic. This thing baits an Ice Punch. Is Beedrill with adaptability any good? It's not fast enough. Linen with Charm, not worth it. Should definitely take the Grass type for electric moves too. Plus, this thing is fast as hell. Simisage is really fast. 89 speed is fantastic. So let's take you. Not taking any electric types. Lampant should only get hit. Well, Lampant against the Electabuzz does get hit pretty badly. Thinking if Medicham could be the play. So this is to handle Emolga, this is to handle the Ampharos stuff. Also Umbreon. Swampert has to face the Lantern holding a Choice Band. I need to actually add it. Held items. Should be a Choice Band. Time to get my Choice Band. Oh, there it was. Okay. Choice Band. Do I gain anything from doing a Choice Scarf on this one? It's just too slow. 51 is just not enough. It's tough when I lose my starter. Actually, I have a better way to handle the Lantern. Give this guy a berry to protect against the bug type move. And we're chilling. It's much better that way. Give him a Tanga berry. Yeah, this is what I did last time. Simisage can handle the Lantern. Swampert takes on the Zebstrika. And instead of a Choice Band, he actually needs a Lumberry for bounce. Lumberry for the bounce, baby. Okay. And we're back to the same issue as last time, which is how the heck do I handle the Electabuzz? If the Electabuzz is the last one... Might be sacking something for Darumaka to get some heavy hits on him, because I can two-shot him with the Darumaka. This resists Psychic and it's neutral to everything else. Could Medicham be the play against the Electabuzz? We almost have the whole team. Almost. So this guy is Cross Chop. Psychic? Yep. That Ice Punch is the issue. Ice Punch and the Volt Switch. Yep. Volt Switch is 40% on the Medicham. It's either that or an Ampharos holding the holding an Ice Berry. I think a Medicham actually takes this much better than a Darumaka can. Yep. A Darumaka does not take this as good as Medicham does. Okay, so is this the team? Can't help but feel I'm not bringing some of the best things like Darmanitan or Ampharos. Not sure if this is the play, guys, not gonna lie. Let's see. Puppetar Rock Slides the Emolga. Let's say Lantern comes out. Lantern sees Hydro Pump immediately, so we know how to handle this. That's fine. Let's say it swaps to Electabuzz for the Cross Chop. Then I guess I need to swap to Lantern to avoid the Cross Chop. He's gonna try and do a Volt Switch when I protect, so it's a free switch into something like Swampert holding the Choice Band, and then we see what happens. If he swaps to Zebstrika, we swap immediately to Swampert anyway. If he does the Ampharos, we're gonna have to PP stall the Focus Blasts so that I can safely kill him with the Umbreon. And I keep Medicham in the back if I can safely get him against the Electabuzz. Electabuzz is gonna be the scary thing here. I am timid nature, but I'm not fast enough. I don't think so, at least. 80. Electabuzz should have, with perfect IVs, 89. I don't know how fast he is. That's the issue. In terms of their abilities, we might have issues with static. But I don't think static goes through ground types, does it? Let me actually see that. This can affect ground type Pokemon. We can get paralyzed from this. We have a Lumberry on... Let's see. This thing is holding a Citrus. I guess I'll hold a Lumberry instead. Because if I use Protects, I should be able to get rid of the Focus Blasts fast enough. Ampharos has a Shuka Berry, nothing we can do about that. Lantern is Water Absorb, okay. Electabuzz has a Life Orb. And Zebstrika has the White Herb, which is just for overheat. Sap Sipper. Sap Sipper is to absorb... it absorbs some moves. Grass type moves, okay. Sap Sipper is just to increase your attack if you get hit by a grass type move. Okay, so abilities are fine. When we handle the Ampharos, yeah, we have a Lumberry on the Swampert too. Facing the Electabuzz, we have a Lumberry, Tangaberry for the Bug type. Umbreon has absolutely nothing. If we can stall the Focus Blasts properly, that is fine. So I think I'll give him just a Citrus in case of any crits. Okay, not sure if this is the best plan, but it is definitely a plan. Let's see what we can do. I need to teach some Protects. I haven't actually checked their hidden powers, but I don't think it's anything special. Bug, Ice. Well, Lampant has hidden power Ice, but that's not gonna help me out much. Medicham has hidden power Ground. Wait, if Medicham has hidden power Ground, it should actually learn something there. Let's see, TMs. Medicham has hidden power Ground, so this should be... I'll lose the Acupressure. It's just random. Okay, we do have hidden power Ice on Lampant. I'm not sure if he should learn it. I'm not really gonna use this thing against Ampharos, so it's not a good idea. Give it up. What else we got? What else we got? Digs and Bulldozes. Digs and Bulldozes. Well, you can use Dig. Might be better than Covet. For what we're doing, at least. It's still super effective against the Ampharos. It makes him more versatile against other fights. So I'll lose the Covet. Alright. Bulldozes. Just this one, but he has Dig already, right? Yeah. Okay. Psyshock is not that relevant for us. I guess the light screen setup is interesting, but... Protects. This is what we need. I'll take that over Trick here. Yep. Kinda sad I don't have the Coffin. Cafagrigus would be pretty good. Protect is 10 PP, better than Detect. Yeah. Rises. Okay, yep. Protect is better than detect. Give protect to this guy instead of curse. And protect the Medicham instead of trick. I still have a trickster. Okay, everybody has learned it. I think that's about it, unless you can learn something like Dazzling Gleam. Nope, no shot there. Anybody learns U-turns for free switch-ins? Nope. Mystical Fire, it's not gonna help us out here. Well, actually, Mystical Fire to reduce the special attack is better than Flame Burst. Okay, Swords Dancing, Rock Climbing. Rock Climbing is better. Oh, he can't learn it. Unlucky. Can anybody learn Explosion? Puppetar can't learn Explosion? What the heck? Alright, that makes sense. Quick check on the items. Lumberry because you're fighting physically with static. Citrus, Tanga for the signal beam, Lum and Lum. Alright. This is not as good a team as I had in the previous times I came here, but I guess it's kind of a plan. That's the challenge of doing normal mode Gym 4 is the constant volt switching makes this completely unpredictable. Time for the Alessa fight. Let's go. Welcome to the main stage. Oh, buddy! Can't believe part of my plan is to actually PP stall. That's the first time ever. And it might come back to bite me. We'll see. So this should be either a light screen or an immediate U-turn on the Emolga. So no point in protecting here, that's just a wasted turn. Rock Slide. He U-turns immediately, that's a first. Who comes in? The Lantern, okay. So this is immediately Air Balloon. Crushed. That's some pretty good damage too. So, use Protect. Because I know it's Hydro Pump incoming. Bling! Yep, it is Hydro Pump. So now we swap to Mechanic, who has a Tanga Berry. And he should be in range for a Seed Bomb to actually kill. I'm not sure. Here comes the Hydro Pump! At least we took it well. Seed Bomb it. Boom. It is enough. Good. That's one less. This should be Acrobatics Emolga. Okay. Zebstrika. Zebstrika is intending to overheat. So we swap to King Kong here. Yep, yes we do. Let's go. Come on. Overheats, the white herb is gonna protect him from the attack drop. Okay, pretty good. Restored, that's fine. So this is now either bounce or quick attack. He quick attacks, okay. Don't do bounce now, please. He quick attacks, okay, the AI is stupid. Not enough. Against the calculator, damn. What happens if I protect here? Are you still quick attacking? Whoops, that's a wasted protect turn. Unlucky. He's still quick attacking, so dig. Interesting, he just doesn't bounce. Huh. That's curious. He bounces when I dig. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to do. She has 2 mons down. And now Electabuzz? Ampharos. Okay. What you trying to do to me? Dragon Pulse. Okay. Okay, I need to swap to my... I need to swap to Umbreon just to tank this. Okay, here comes the Dragon Pulse. No crit. So first, now we need to start counting. Protect. 1 Focus Blast. Swap to my Ghost. 2 Focus Blasts. I mean, no point in protecting here, right? I guess just to make sure that he is going to use the Rock type move. Power Gem. Yep, okay. So that's 2 Focus Blasts. Forgot that's Electric Dragon. Yep, Pulse's Stab. Exactly. So I need to bait him into using Rock type moves. Because now Rocky is gonna tank it. You take that Power Gem. He Volt Switches. Okay, that also works for me. Protect. Just use Focus Blast. That's 3 Focus Blasts. It should be the 4th one, so get the Ghost. 4. Protect here. Just make sure it's Power Gem. It is. Well, it's random. It's Power Gem or Volt Switch. Either way, swap to Rocky. That's 4 Power Blasts, right? 4. We tank the Power Gem. It's fine. Protect here. And now he's Dragon Pulsing. I'm in range. Right, I'm in range, that's the problem. It didn't proc the berry. If it's Dragon Pulse, I need to swap to my Umbreon. Problem is if he Focus Blasts. Didn't count on this one. Gotta take it. I gotta swap to Umbreon here. Because then I can detect he went for the Focus Blast. We avoided! Yes! Woo! We avoided it! Okay, protect just to make sure. Is he out of Focus Blast? He is. Oh, the relief! Holy crap, we saw death at that moment. Now he can Volt Switch. That's the main issue. How are we gonna face this thing? Because he can Volt Switch and he can do Power Gem. I can proc a berry here. But then he Dragon Pulses. I think it's safer to just stay in and Moonlight first. Yes. Okay, let's Moonlight first. Because he might be faster than we are. He is, in fact. We have good-ass special defense. We can take this. Okay, good. Now, dig. Emolga is still alive. If he does a Volt Tackle, he still baits us. You see there? He tried to do a Volt Switch. Let me actually protect here. Is he still trying to Volt Switch? It's random now, that's the issue. He's trying to Power Gem. Should I try and do a Snarl? Between Dig and Snarl... Dig does way more. He went Dragon Pulse this time. Okay, we took it well. He's at half. Okay. Moonlight here. He Power Gems. Nice. Let's Moonlight again. Whew. The relief, am I right? Dig. Okay, so now I know. They only have 5. So close. We got staticked. Ooh, this is a problem. Gotta try and Snarl here. Dragon Pulses, so he's not running away. We hit the Snarl, and we kill. We got rid of Ampharos. This is Cross-Chop Electabuzz. We could pivot to Ip Man then. But we are in range to get killed by something else. Let's see, Umbreon at level 36. We have about 15 IVs, 16 IVs in HP to make 120. We now have 46. So we're at 38%. Electabuzz can only kill us with Cross Chop. Wait, he's holding a Life Orb. I almost made a mistake there. Still only Cross Chop. So, pivot to Medicham here. Medicham at 36, 100% HP. Cross Chop is gonna do 18 to 22%, and then Volt Switch does the most damage. So the safer play will be to risk it for the biscuit with a Zen Headbutt. Or Drain Punch the Emolga, but the Emolga is very... It still has decent HP. Drain Punch is not gonna kill that thing. Zen Headbutt might be the play. We're just risking on a 10% chance to miss. So swap to Ip Man. Umbreon did an amazing job. Cross Chop doesn't miss. He loses some HP. I can protect to make him lose HP, actually. I can benefit from that Life Orb. He's Volt Switching now. One crit, he kills us. Let's see, we have about like 4 IVs. Yeah, we're at 67. 74%. Volt Switch crit will kill us. Zen Headbutt. We're faster. That's a stab too. He survives at 1 HP. Don't crit. He holds! And the Life Orb kills it. Yes! Out comes the Emolga. Wait, how many fights do we have left? We killed the Lantern, the Electabuzz, the Zebstrika, and the Ampharos. This is all that's left. He can kill with anything here. I think the play is to bring out our Rocky again, because he can only do... The most he can do to us is U-turn. I think... Yeah, this is the play. Emolga has full HP. What the hell was I thinking? He just crit me. Swampert, you're up, I guess? Oh, it means an Acrobatics is incoming, though. That's actually horrifying. This thing has a Flying Gem. Oh, right. This thing has a Flying Gem. This Emolga can still screw me. Let's see. This is 100% Emolga. With U-turn. Has Volt Switch, which we have to make sure he doesn't use. Has Acrobatics and Light Screen. And he's holding a Flying Gem, right? Yeah, he's holding a Flying Gem. Item, Flying Gem. Let's see, if I swap to Swampert, and this Swampert is really piss poor. 36 with horrible HP. It's about like 10 IVs. Worse. 6. Worse. Like 4 IVs. What do your defenses look like? 73, 72. It's not bad. 69 HP. Nice. Holding a Choice Band. And this thing is... Let me take a look. Torrent. Yeah, 51 speed. Really bad. He's faster than me no matter what. A Flying Gem, a high roll Acrobatics will kill me. So what I need to do here is to bet that he is... If he does U-turn, we can resist it for the Tangaberry. If it's an electric move, same. If it's an Acrobatics, he wastes the Flying Gem. We swap to Mechanic here. He went Acrobatics. Well, goodbye Mechanic. You did a great job. Rip. Okay, so now he's out of the flying gem. He has no item. So Swampert can survive a hit from acrobatics. We don't have a rock type move, and we can only do avalanche. Avalanche might get the kill though. It's 84 to 101. Aim for the crit! Well, my crit, not his, please. Let's protect here just to check what he's doing. Sets up a light screen. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Goes for the acrobatics. No crits. And we get the one shot. Holy crap. I'm assuming perfect IVs on my opponents. That's not true. Whew, okay, one death. And it's okay. Honestly, Simisage does have a lot of value for later gyms. You can use him in the ground gym, in the 8th gym, but I'm pretty sure we'll get better encounters. Simisage is a very early game encounter anyway, before the first gym even. It's better than losing Puppetar, it's better than losing the Lampant, or Swampert, or even Medicham, to be honest, because Medicham can be useful in the 5th gym. All in all, it was pretty good. Whew! We made it. Okay, now the path. We need to clear the path to Charles. To the biker Charles. Now, we have... Well, first of all, you... My man, you did your best. It was a random move. It was a random move. Nothing we could have done about that. The next fight after Alessa, before Charles, there's still one last fight, and I think it's up here, right? After Alessa has been defeated? No, this is Charles, and this battle is gonna be a nightmare to plan. There it is, Plasma Grunt. Right, this is a gauntlet. We fight these two back to back. All we can choose is the order in which we fight. The left and bottom, I added it myself because the documentation is not perfect. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, by the way, the level cap changed. Right, that might give us more evolutions. Let's see, the level cap is now 43. That's very, very tempting. It might give us something very, very good. Let's see, where is it? This is Raleigh Castle, this is Lost Lorn, after Alessa, and where are the grunts? They're right there. Okay. Back to back's gonna suck. But we have the level cap, 43. Let's update that. 43. Okay, 7 deaths up to here. It's not bad. I think it's my best run so far. Okay, Umbreon is pretty much mandatory. Alright, we've got 3 rows of Mons, we've got a semblance of choice. Facing the Magneton could be Medicham immediately, I guess. Yep, right here, holding a Lumberry, same. Then out would come the Mothim for Air Slash, Bug Buzz, that's our Puppetar. Maybe at level 42 we could get a Tyranitar, I freaking wish. Watchog with Hypnosis. A Dark type could handle this. I'm thinking maybe the Golett could handle this. But Golett has pretty poor defenses. A Dark type outlives that. I could do Prankster. Prankster strats, get the yawn going, could be, for example. So I could finally bring out the Liepard. Vaporeon will need to be an electric type, but this thing has Aurora Beam, so it's gotta be Magneton. And then against the Donphan, the play is a Swampert. Then this means I'd be leading up with Medicham against the Scolipede, which is okay. Zen Headbutt can get a good hit on him. It's gonna do spikes. Right. Which probably means I need to bring Blastoise for the Rapid Spin. Has a Sheer Force Kingler, Razor Shell and High Horsepower. High Horsepower is a ground type move, right? I've searched this before. It is a ground type move. So I kind of need a bird. This bird with Feather Dance could really help me out. The bird, I guess, can act. How do I face the Watchog then? I guess I can take a steel type. Could be Magneton. Yeah, but then how do you handle the Vaporeon? Let's actually make both teams in the box. Both teams that I planned. See if we can find some middle ground. Maybe with some berries. Okay, so this is the team I had planned, including the Blastoise. I'm not looking at Darmanitan much, but a Hammer Arm can probably one-shot the Watchog. Just saying. Okay, so this is the team for the first gauntlet. For the second gauntlet, Scolipede, Kingler, Archon, and Swoobat. Okay, so Scolipede matches here. Facing the Kingler with high horsepower is horrifying. We don't have bulky defense Pokemon. Best play is to go Air Strikes. So that's where it becomes different. Against the Archon with Defeatist. Accelerock, Dual Wing Beat, which is Flying type, Dragon Claw, and Crunch. It could be Ampharos with a berry to protect against dragon moves. And the Swoobat is again Dragon. Dragon is still the... Electric is still the best play. So it feels like I'm supposed to swap this Liepard out. I can face the Puppetar, the Watchog, with Facade and Super Fang. And handle the Mothim with maybe Fire? I don't have Fire type. Oh, I do have Fire types. I could handle the Mothim with Fire, I guess. So maybe go like this. I have Medicham to face the first one, to face the Magneton. Lampant is going to face the Mothim. Watchog gets hit by the Puppetar. Vaporeon by my Magneton, and Donphan by my Swampert. So then I have 5 members, and I have room for one more. Scolipede gets hit by Medicham. Kingler still needs a response for high horsepower, so we still need the Pidgeot. How good are you? 72 defense, plus the Feather Dance. Okay. The biggest question is Toxic Spikes and Spikes. Because I still need Blastoise. I'm using Swampert to face a Donphan. I think it's gonna be Blastoise instead. Because Blastoise should even have higher defenses. 7785, it's bulkier. Yeah, 7785, so it's better. So I'll leave this one out and get Blastoise instead. Beating the Archon is an electric type. Okay. Accelerock, Dragon Claw, Crunch. And then Esper Wing. I need 2 electric types for this. I guess I can use against the Mothim an electric type as well. I need 2 electric types for this. Okay, I think this will be the play. Enter the Medicham. I still need to look at that Umbreon. Umbreon is just too bulky to pass up. Bulk wins in Nuzlocks. That is key. I can stall with Moonlight and Snarl. Is there a special attacker that I can afford to stall on? Let's get these guys up here. Well... no, we can't really fight something head-on, unless it's the Swoobat. But we need to kill the Swoobat fast, otherwise it Calm Minds, then it's gonna be a whole pain. Depends on how much a Snarl can do. Okay, I think we take this team as is. Magneton versus this guy. I have a Flyer to bait the high horsepower, which will then allow me to pivot onto a water type. Yeah, I still want Umbreon for the bulk. I think both my electric types are Modest Nature. Yeah, they're both Modest Nature. Okay. I'll plant the berries a little bit later. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the 4th gym. The 4th gym badge. There it is. Now, very important. Levels. We can get all the way up to 40. Jump kick is very risky. Whew, I'd rather keep the Drain Punch. Hell, go up to 41. Play Rough. Ooh, this is big. Play Rough is very good. To be honest, I should have leveled up my Mons before I made a plan. We might have something in the back and I have no idea what it is. Dark type Assurance. It is physical at least. Thing is that this Puppetar, I think, has a lot more attack. 71 to 67, it's pretty much the same. But he's always gonna be slow, so Assurance is double power. Yep, I will take that. I'm assuming he learns many dark type moves because we get Rock Dark with Tyranitar still. That typing hasn't changed. Don't learn Takedown, that move sucks. Unless you have something to protect you against Reckless, against the recoil. Body Slam on you is interesting, but we need Rapid Spin for this fight. Besides, it's a chance-based thing, and Blastoise has more special attack anyway. Yep. 39, 40, wants to learn Muddy Water. Ooh, that's a 15% chance to miss. I won't take that. Okay. Pidgeot, do you learn anything interesting? You can probably learn U-Turn to give me a free switch. No. Okay. This is gonna take a while, but I do need to check the other mons. We might have some evolution or something. Golett might evolve. I think Golett evolves around the 40s. So we're back to this. Let's see. Get everybody up to 41. Alright, the Executor too. Let's see what we got. Please give me something not dog shit. 39, 40. Cross poison. Yes, that's a good move. That's a good ass move. Gullet, please evolve. Heavy slam. The more you outweigh the target. I think I'd rather keep iron your defenses are pretty poor. I guess I'll take it. Shadow Sneak is useful, so I'm keeping it. Level 40. It evolves. Okay, this might change our plans. Because now this thing is probably a little bit bulkier. Got the Golurk. The Iron Giant. Okay. This Iron Giant has 80 and 90 in defense is much better. Still the no guard ability though. Okay. Resident Evil is not gonna evolve. You already know what it is. We need a Dusk Stone for this thing. Pain Split? Pain Split strats? No. No, because this thing has way too much special attack anyway. Chip away! No. It's normal type, so. Agility could be interesting. This Feraligatr does have good attack, decent speed, but 1 agility and outspeeds everything. Hone Claws is for the sake of Aquatail, because Aquatail only hits for 85. It's pretty risky. To be honest, I think I'd rather give this thing a choice scarf and just go ham. Okay. 39, 40, look at that special attack, holy crap. Jarrow Ball, the slower the user. Nope. You are not necessarily slow. I need to check how the Magneton evolves. Does he evolve with a Thunderstone now? Psyshock and Extra Sensory do exactly the same. But this thing has more special attack, so it makes sense to learn Extra Sensory. Let me actually buy a Thunderstone. Why do I get the feeling that I could have had a Magnezone this whole time? Show me Thunderstone. Thank you for the BP. And Thunderstone. No, it doesn't work. Then I don't know how this thing evolves. But I can check. Let's see. Evolutions. Okay. Where is the Magnemite line? Nothing on the Magneton, so there are no changes. Okay, how does Magneton evolve then? Magneton has... It needs to level up in a special magnetic field in all games. Where is that? Charge Stone Cave. I need to be in Charge Stone Cave. Alright. So we're not gonna see a Magnezone. Unlucky. Here, I thought I could get one. Let's see. What else? What else? What else can I level up? Golurk is definitely a game changer. I think he'll go with us because he has pretty good defenses. Any chance Beedrill learns Levitate or something? Whoops. Rampardos. If If I give that thing a choice scarf, that thing can do a lot of damage. I just needed to learn a fire type. Not a fire type, but a rock type move. Okay, 36, 36. Okay, everything here needs to learn. There is that Medicham, but that Medicham is probably worthless. Not Medicham, I meant I meant to say the Linoon. Yawn, not on you. 38, 39, 40, Muddy Water, no thanks. 41, okay. Grinch, Mr. Grinch, you want to learn Fury Cutter over Pin Missile? No. Pin Missile, in this case, is better. 41, Drill Peck. Damn. Okay. I think I'll take Assurance out. Yeah, I'll take Assurance out. Okay, Drill Peck, we're talking. Spite. Spite's an easier way to cut some pee-pee. But I like to keep this thing as a Yawn Trickster. So, no. Okay. Number 23. Number 23 wants to learn Rock Polish. I guess you can take it over Chip Away, but... Zen Headbutt on the Miserables. Flame Wheel does a lot with sheer force. And I guess Facade is not going to double its power because I have sheer force. So I might as well take that one out. Alright, that's 41. Noctowl. Agility. No, you have Feather Dance and I like Feather Dance. The opponent is not really gonna switch out, so it's the AI. Okay, so all that's left is to check what Linoon can learn and revise the plan because things might have changed. Noctowl does have Insomnia. Okay, Sharknado wants to learn Super Fang, which is a good move. I think I'll lose the pursuit. Alright, and that's everybody. So, first up is the Medicham. We know we want the Umbreon. Right, we take the Puppetar. I want the Blastoise. I know I was taking a Pidgeot and I was taking Ampharos. This was the original team, if I'm not mistaken. So now the question is... Oh, okay. Now the question is, can this be enough? I also need to plan for items. Quick heal. Just to get me a bit more relaxed. The only TMs I haven't purchased here is stuff like Thunderwave and Reflect, which is okay. Alright. Well, anyway, guys, I think we're gonna end the stream here. Couldn't quite make it to Charles, we're one battle away from it, but I think we'll do it next time. I think it went pretty well today. We already beat Berg, that was fine, but we did everything we needed to beat Alessa. Got a few deaths in the process, but that's part of the game. We're one gauntlet away from facing Biker Charles again, and once we beat Biker Charles, we're open to face Clay one more time. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I am live every single weekday at 6 PM Central European Time, as you can see in the ending card right here with the schedule. And on the weekends, I'm usually live at 1 PM. I usually do double streams. The only reason I'm not doing double streams this weekend is because we finished Soul Hackers 2, and I still need to find some other thing to play. So, I'll leave you guys with the ending card for a few more seconds. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!